Indian economic updates. India's electronics manufacturing sector, growing at a robust 25 to 30% annually, is projected to create 12 million jobs by FY28 but faces a talent shortfall of 10 million trained professionals. Key gaps exist in fields like communication, consumer, industrial, and aerospace electronics, as well as manufacturing and design. The industry struggles with a lack of technical expertise in areas crucial for innovation, such as semiconductor processes, robotics, IoT, and green manufacturing. A misalignment between academic programs and industry needs exacerbates this issue, with educational systems lagging behind technological advancements. Bridging these gaps is essential for achieving the sector's $500 billion manufacturing output target by 2030. The Indian government has imposed an anti-dumping duty on welded stainless steel pipes and tubes imported from Vietnam and Thailand for 5 years, following recommendations from the Directorate General of Trade Remedies. The duty, ranging from $246 to $307 per metric ton, depends on the producer and country of origin. The DGTR determined that these products were being exported at unfairly low prices, harming the domestic industry. The duty applies to imports between April 2022 and March 2023. The investigation was prompted by a complaint from domestic manufacturers, with 40 producers participating in the probe. Foreign producers have contested the investigation. Patient advocates and treatment groups have raised concerns over patent monopolies for rare disease drugs, urging government, courts, and lawmakers to act against their abuse. Swiss drug maker Roche is seeking a permanent injunction to block Nutco Pharma from producing a generic version of Risdiplam, a spinal muscular atrophy drug, citing patent infringement. Health groups argue Roche's actions hinder access to affordable medication. Roche's patent for Risdiplam runs until 2035, with the drug costing about 6 lakh per bottle, though production costs suggest it could be far cheaper. Advocates are calling for government intervention to support generic production and competitive pricing for rare disease treatments in India and low-income countries. Several Indian wearables brands, including Play, Wings, Wingjoy, and Riversong, have exited the once booming smartwatch market due to declining demand. These brands, which typically import and sell white-labeled smartwatches from China, struggled with low margins and a saturated market. Meanwhile, Chinese handset makers are re-entering the wearable space, capitalizing on the slowdown faced by smaller Indian players. The total number of brands in the segment has dropped from over 75 in 2023 to fewer than 50. According to IDC, smartwatch shipments from smaller brands plummeted by 59.1% in Q3 2024 compared to a sharp rise the previous year. Some brands have ceased operations, with websites showing products marked as sold out.